The beginning of the work week, and welcome to Inside the Show. Starting out west in the American League, T.J. House was victorious for the fifth time this season as the White Sox claimed victory over the A's 5-2. At the start of the day, the White Sox sit in third place in the American League Central, while the Athletics sit in fourth place in the American League West. The Mariners allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they took down the Red Sox on the road 4-2. As of today, the Red Sox sit in first place in the American League East Division, and the Mariners sit in last place in the American League West Division. The Rangers combined for a 4-hitter as they defeated the Twins in the Twin Cities 1-0. As of right now, the Twins are in second place in the AL Central, and the Rangers are in third place in the AL West. The Toronto Blue Jays combined to give up just 5 hits as they pulled off the win against the Angels in Orange County 3-2. Heading into the day, the Angels are leading the AL West, and the Blue Jays are in second place in the AL East. The Royals totaled 13 hits as a team as they got a win over the Astros in Houston 3-2. Entering the day's action, the Astros are in second place in the AL West, while the Royals sit in last place in the American League Central Division. The Yankees got 12 hits in this one as they took down the Rays in St. Petersburg 4-1. At the start of the day, the Rays sit in last place in the American League East Division, and the Yankees are third in the division. The Indians completed a 3-game series sweep as they defeated the visiting Tigers 6-4. As of today, the Indians are leading the Central Division, and the Tigers are fourth in the division. The Baltimore Orioles combined for 4 total home runs as they beat the Braves in Atlanta 6-5. In the standings, the Braves are in third place in the NL East, while the Orioles sit in fourth place in the American League East Division. Miguel Montero added 3 RBIs to his total as the Nationals disposed of the Phillies 4-2. Entering the day's action, the Nationals sit in first place in the National League East Division, while the Phillies are second in the division. The Los Angeles Dodgers pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they took care of the Mets at Citi Field 5-0. At the start of the day, the Mets sit in fourth place in the National League East Division, while the Dodgers sit in first place in the National League West Division. The Cubs combined to allow only 4 hits as they got past the Reds in Cincinnati 3-1. As of today, the Reds are in last place in the NL Central, while the Cubs are second in the division. Paul DeJong launched a pair of home runs while driving in 4 along the way as the Cardinals took care of the Brewers 8-7. In the standings, the Brewers sit in first place in the National League Central Division, and the Cardinals are fourth in the division. The Pittsburgh Pirates pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they took down the visiting Diamondbacks 4-0. Entering the day's action, the Pirates sit in third place in the National League Central Division, while the Diamondbacks are in second place in the NL West. The Rockies brought out the brooms in a 3-game sweep as they beat the visiting Marlins 9-8. The win was their 6th straight as a team. As of right now, the Rockies are in third place in the NL West, and the Marlins are in last place in the NL East. The San Francisco Giants completed the long 4-game sweep as they made short work of the Padres 9-0. They are on a roll with 8 straight victories. At the start of the day, the Giants are in fourth place in the NL West, and the Padres are at the bottom of the division. Thanks for joining me. That's all for today. Same place, same time tomorrow. Enjoy the games.
Live and on the air from the home of the Tigers, Comerica Park here in Detroit, Michigan. Today, the opener of this 4-game series between the Oakland A's and the Detroit Tigers. Detroit go to work on ending what's become an 8-game skid. First pitch is next. Here's Jed Lowry now, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off will be Athletic shortstop Jed Lowry.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And we are underway this afternoon as the first pitch is over for a called strike one. Sent on the ground out to second. Gloved by Amarista. And the day begins with an out. There's one away. Here's Matt Joyce now. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a breaking ball over the outer half. We'll be in the 80s later this afternoon, but for now 79 degrees at first pitch. Missed with a slider.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Here now the 2-2. Swing and a little tapper, but it gets foul. One out, nobody on. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are two gone now. That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. In there, strike one.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty, power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
And Iglesias will put the squeeze on this one to retire the side. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, number 1, Jose Iglesias.
First delivery to him on the way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Missed with a breaking ball. The 2-0 on the way. Swinging a soft liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he will start the bottom of the first with a leadoff 2-base hit. Digging in the switch hitter, Jeimer Candelario. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. He's set. Here it comes. And that one just missed outside.
1-0.
Boy, good fight on the slider, and it just missed inside.
Boy, this is one of those tricky spots for a pitcher, right? You have an open base, but you have a guy on deck that could do a lot of damage. Not a good spot to be in if you're a pitcher right now.
The 2-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike two. And he's caught looking at a beautiful curveball there as that buckled him for the first out of the inning. First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. He begins play in this one with his batting average over the .310 plateau. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball one. Smoke toward third. And that's through into left. A base hit. On to the shortstop, but thrown away. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away. Coming to the plate now, Nicholas Castellanos. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Comes set and the 0-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
1-1.
Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get to the tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first run of the ball game. And that'll bring up Mikey Mata, hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Mata, 28 years old. He was a first-round pick back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Popped him up. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So here's the Oakland cleanup batter, Chris Davis. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Barton going back on the warning track. He makes the catch. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Lays off 1-0. Low and away as he misses again. 2-0. The 2-0 is taken. Strike one. Wanted to go after the slider, but he holds off. 3-1. The 3-1 pitch. And that's low, ball 4. Next up for the A's, Marcus Semien, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the stretch. Right over the middle, knee high. Behind 0-2 now. Chopped weakly to the left. He turns and goes to second, and they do get the out there. But one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
Center fielder, Ryan Baker.
First pitch of the at-bat. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
No balls, 1 strike.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. Next for the Tigers, Zane Barton. In yesterday's ball game, he launched a couple over the wall, so we'll see if he's got some more thump in that bat here in this one. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. There's that little sinker right over the outside corner. Fouled off. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Count remains at 0-2. Here comes another 0-2. And here's a curveball looked at. Strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning. Next up for Detroit, Jim Adduci. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Looks at a 2-seamer right down the middle. Hit down the third baseline, and that finds its way through for a base hit. Digging into the batter's box next is John Hicks, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First things first, here's a throw over and a dive, but he's back. He's set, and the pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. Bare-handed for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Here's the German-born catcher Bruce Maxwell. As we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he lays off there, 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down the zone, get himself back in this count.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Amarista's got it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. At the plate, Roberto Garcia. First delivery to him on the way. And a breaking ball stays outside. Liner toward right center. And there's the first hit of the game for the A's. So a runner at first with one man gone. And that'll bring in the shortstop, Jed Lowry. Here comes the first pitch. And he gets the call that time for strike number one. A curveball that catches the inside corner. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. That misses, 1-2. Now time is asked for at home plate and granted by the umpire back there, Earl Hendricks. The 1-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Mata comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Matt Joyce. First time up, he went down looking. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And this is taken outside for ball one.
1-0.
Joyce in front, 2 balls and no strikes.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
3-0 to him now. 3-0 pitch. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings. Ready for another chance. Matt Olson 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. Here's Chris Davis now. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
The 2-1 home. This is on the ground to short. Is he going to get out of this? He is. They get the force at second base, and the inning is over. At the plate, Alexi Amarista as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Second baseman, Alexi Amarista.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A bouncer up the middle. And Lowry won't be able to track it down. This gets through, a base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning. Digging in to try it again, Jose Iglesias. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. First offering on its way. A high fastball is in there.
You got to throw that one out the window if you're an offensive player right there. You know this guy is predominantly a sinker ball pitcher. High fastball, he's got to show me that a few more times for me to honor it.
Here's the 1-1. Smoked on the ground up the middle. That's through for a base hit. He's now 2 for 2 in this one. The next batter, Jamer Candelario. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Designated hitter, Jamer Candelario.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed.
This is one of those classic bunt situations here, but it's not a given anymore like it used to be, and that's the case even more so in the American League.
Count now, a ball and a strike. Amarista over at second. Iglesias at first with no outs. Tapped down the line. That winds up foul. The 1-2 gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. Striding in once again, Miguel Cabrera, a base hit in his first trip.
Cabrera.
First pitch on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Hey, when you're in a tough spot right there, that's an excellent job by the pitcher to get ahead 0-1. He has now got this offensive player on the defensive.
Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. And next it'll be the Tigers cleanup hitter, Nicholas Castellanos. Reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. First pitch of the at-bat. Sinker stayed high but called for a strike. So far this season, Castellanos has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number. Now the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Baker is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
0-1 the count. The windup and the 0-1. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Marcus Cummings.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. A ball and a strike. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 1-2. Popped him up. Hicks over to his left. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Digging in for his second at bat, Ryan Baker. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. And that'll bring up Mikey Mata.
Leading
He's
off
0
the
for
fourth inning
1
for
thus
the
far.
Tigers. Left fielder, Mikey Matu.
First offering on its way. Here's a strike. Sliders in for a strike. And the changeup is way low that time.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
Curveball got him swinging for the first out. So stepping in, Zane Barton comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Barton.
He's set. Here it comes. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away. Now to the plate, Jim Adduci. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch of the at-bat. A knee-high sinker. Tough pitch. Strike 1. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball in for a strike.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He's pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
Swing and a miss. First strike three. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. Here's the German-born catcher Bruce Maxwell. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch on its way. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a check swing here. Did he go around? No, says third base umpire Clyde Washington. It's ball one. This is hit softly to third. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away. Settling in now, Roberto Garcia. He singled his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball one. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Around second now and headed for third. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. So the Oakland lineup turns over, and to the plate, Jed Lowry. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
This is a situation where the offensive player just needs to do his job. Take inventory, infield back, get you a ground ball somewhere in the infield, preferably off the corners, and get your team a lead.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. A ball and 2 strikes now. And this one gets away. A play at the plate. The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first run of the ball game. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Digging into the batter's box next is John Hicks as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the fifth. First pitch coming. Here it is. No balls and a strike to count. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And that one just missed outside. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit out towards second. Simeon's there. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Stepping up to the plate, Alexi Amarista, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. '50th pitch of the game on its way. And that misses for ball one.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
1-1. Grounded to the right. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Here's the first pitch to him. Liner in there for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting.
The next batter, Jamer Candelario. No hits to this point. From the stretch. Here's a strike. Amarista on second. Iglesias at first. 1 gone. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Lifted down the line in left. Here comes Davis. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Digging in once again, Miguel Cabrera. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Missed with a slider. Hit hard towards center. That's in there. Base hit. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. Pickoff move to second. Runner back standing. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch down the third baseline. The 0-1 pitch. Popped him up. Olsen in foul ground. And that's the 3rd out. Digging in once again, Matt Joyce. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Matt Joyce.
First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
0-1.
And a swing and a miss at a ball in the dirt.
I mean, that's just an awesome curveball right there. A 12-6 breaker with nasty downward tilt. You know, the game's getting back to that good four-seam fastball breaking ball instead of the sinker slider.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Matt Joyce is retired to kick off the inning. Lined into right, a base hit. Ready once again, Chris Davis. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
Hey, I don't blame him right there, giving up on that inside curveball, little front hipper. That's a tough pitch. You just can't figure out where the point of contact should be.
And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2. Olsen leads off first with 1 away. Too low with a fastball there. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
Got him to chase out of the zone that time. Chris Davis is sent packing for out number 2 in the 6th. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Hard hit ball to second. Amarista's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Striding in once again, Mikey Mata. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Left fielder, Mikey Mata.
First pitch on its way. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. Therefore, it is Joyce to take it in for the first out. Ready for another chance. Zane Barton. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Barton.
He's set and the pitch. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. Strike two as he swings and misses at a ball in the dirt.
I mean, you look in the dugout right now, you see steam coming out of the hitting coach's ears. Somebody has to stay back and find a way to get knocked.
And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
Right fielder, Jim Adduci.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A changeup right on the outside corner for a strike. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Back here now at Comerica Park in Detroit. We're through the first 6 innings with the Tigers on top, and before we start the 7th, let's take a look at our game summary. Ready for another shot now. Marcus Semien. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Striding in for Oakland, Ryan Baker. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. And that's in there for strike 1.
One of the keys to pitching late in the games, first pitch strikes, and this guy's rolling along. So far, over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Here's the 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. Line drive to left. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Digging in to try it again, Bruce Maxwell. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First offering on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Now time is asked for at home plate and granted by the umpire back there, Earl Hendricks. Working for the punch out and the offering. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. The 0-2 once more. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
Baker stands at first with 1 out. That one bends around the zone, and it's 2-2.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
Quick check on that tying run at first. A dive, but he's back. Payoff pitch on its way. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Roberto Garcia, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And he takes ball 1. And ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball on the inside.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side.
It's time for the traditional 7th-inning stretch.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, John
Leading off for
Hicks.
the Tigers.
0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
John Hicks.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. One and 2 to the Tigers catcher.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Now batting.
Next up for Detroit, Alexi Amarista. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Now a fastball is swung on and tipped foul right near home plate. It's strike 1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change the speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
Davis will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jose Iglesias. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Liner toward right center, and that's another base hit for him. He's on a tear in this one. The next batter, Jeimer Candelario. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. J.J. Tierney will come on in relief here and appear in game number 25 on the year so far. Here comes the first pitch. Hot shot down the line. Oh, and this is past him down the line. A fair ball. Iglesias is on his way home. He'll score easily as they extend their lead to 2. Next for the Tigers, Miguel Cabrera, runner in scoring position with Cesar. First offering on its way. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. A ball and a strike to Miguel Cabrera. Candelario stands at second with 2 gone. The 1-1 pitch. Missed with a breaking ball.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
The count now at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Ripped on the ground to first. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Nicholas Castellanos. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Lowry on the move. He has it. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. Here's Jed Lowry now. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
And this will be put away easily for the out. Here's Matt Joyce now. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Matt Joyce.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Tough slider down low for a strike. A fastball that just misses inside. And a slider misses here. 2 balls and a strike. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Iglesias shading to his right. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. Ready with his 100th pitch of the ball game. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
Hey, this guy has been locating his fastball all game to perfection. Talking to a number of big league pitchers over the years, they'll tell you a well-executed fastball with good location is still the best pitch in the game.
Amarista will put this one away, and the side is retired. And that'll bring up Mikey Mato. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Fielder, Mikey Mato.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning. Now at the plate, Zane Barton.
Zane Barton.
first pitch of the at-bat. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Hey, when one of your better pitches is the straight changeup, you can't be afraid to throw it at any count and at any time. And, hey, first pitch, if they're going to take it for strike one, they're going to give it to you. Go ahead and throw it.
Oh, a tough pitch to lay off that time, but he got away with it. 1-2.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that same pitch. You could tell he jelly-legged him at the plate a little bit. Froze him, but just missed the zone.
Squared that one up just a little late. Mata aboard here at first with nobody out. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. Now to the plate, Jim Adduci. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Boy, good fight on the slider, and it just missed inside. The big curveball just misses, apparently. Ball 2.
This is a spot right here playing first base. You have to really be on your toes. With a runner on first, a left-handed hitter up in a 2-0 count, there's a pretty good chance if he hits this, he's going to hit it hard down that first base line. So if you're the first baseman right now, be on your toes and be ready for a bullet.
John Hicks is on deck. The 3-0. And a changeup. Couldn't get him to bite, and it's ball 4. Digging into the batter's box next is John Hicks. He went down on strikes last time up. And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Daniel Kalum answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
A ball and a strike now. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. Coming to the plate now, Alexi Amarista. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Very weakly on the ground. The 2 men are on with 2 men out. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. The 1-2 is a breaking ball in off the plate.
That turns out to be a good take on that front door breaking ball, but you have to wonder if that pitch buckled him at all. That was really close to clipping the inside corner.
And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. Here's Chris Davis now. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
The left fielder, number 2, Chris.
Outfield in the no doubles defense. Now the first pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. High in the air and deep to left center field. Barton facing back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Powell will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Liner toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Shane Green answers the call from dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one. Marcus Semien will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and one away. Steve Lombardozzi will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Steve Lombardozzi.
And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. That average for him up in the 360s now. No home runs as of yet, and 17 RBI. Now the 1-1 pitch. And a pitch down that swung on and sent to second base. To Iglesias for one. On to Cabrera, but it's too late, and they'll just get the one. Digging in and looking for more, Ryan Baker. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Neck-high fastball that time. Now the 1-1 pitch. Soft liner towards center, and that'll get down for a base hit. Here's the German-born catcher Bruce Maxwell. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Set, here it comes, and he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. Catch is made, and the Tigers have finally found their way back into the win column as this ball game is over. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay.